Yo, acting like a damn fool on a Monday morning. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are ready for an exciting edition of Monday Morning Breathwork. We will get started. Today's session is going to be seated. Let me think about that. Yes, I would prefer you do this breathwork seated again this morning, kind of like we did last week. Also, like we did last week, we're going to do another dynamic type of breathing. So it's going to incorporate 3 different types of breathing, and we're going to do that a few different times. So I got some really good feedback from everybody last week, and it seems like you all really liked it. So we're going to stick with that again for this week. This week's breathwork session is actually going to be a nod to Dr. Andrew Huberman and others who just recently published a paper in Cell Reports Medicine magazine, or whatever those are called. Maybe not magazines. The scientific and healthcare community is going to kill me for this one. But the other names on the paper, by the way, just to give them credit as well, is Melis Yilmaz Balbin, Eric Neri, Manuela M. Kogan, Jamie M. Zeitzer, David Spiegel, and as I mentioned, Dr. Andrew Huberman. So those are some of the published authors that were a part of this study. And the breathwork we're going to do is actually going to be based on the breathwork that they did in this study. What they actually found and what they published in their findings was that a daily 5-minute breathwork and mindful meditation routine actually improves your mood and it reduces anxiety. So they actually did a lot of the research to find those conclusions, things that I think I've been feeling for a while. I'm sure if you're joining this on a regular basis like you are, you've been finding this as well, but that's just 5 minutes. We're going to do even more than that. So we're going to double or triple down on these results, I promise. I'm not really sure the math works out that way. But anyway, we are going to do the very specific types of breathing that they do in this study, which is kind of cool. I hope you like it. Those types of breathing are 3 different types. The first one is going to be cyclic sighing, also known as physiological sighing, which is something that we've actually done before. And I'll guide you through what that means again today. The second part of our breathwork this morning is going to be box breathing, which I know we've done before. We're going to do that again, which is an equal part duration of inhales, retentions, exhales, retention after the exhale. The third part of our dynamic breathwork, cycling through, is going to be cyclic hyperventilation, or superventilation, as people like to call it, because hyperventilation has a really, really bad rap. But cyclic superventilation with a retention in between. This is kind of like Wim Hof method style breathing, but we're not going to do it with the exact same types of cadences, also not as long of breath holds in between as well. But it's basically longer inhales, call it 2-second inhales, and shorter 1 second or so exhales. So it's I'll demo each of these parts for you right now before we get started. Hopefully by now you're seated, you're ready to rock and roll. But the cyclic sighing, also known as physiological sighing, is basically taking in about 70% of your capacity of breath in a very kind of quicker inhale, and then 1 jolt extra of that last 25% of your capacity of that breath, and then just sighing that out. So it looks and feels, well, you can't feel what I'm going to feel, but it looks and sounds probably like this. Notice I went inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale. And I did that through my nose, exhale through the mouth, through my nose, exhale through the mouth. That is a physiological sigh. We're going to do quite a few of those. And then we're going to go right into a box breathing, cadence style breathing. We'll inhale on a 4 count, we'll hold on a 4 count, exhale on a 4 count, and hold on a 4 count. Will be that perfect box. I don't even remember what that's called in trigonometry in high school. But anyway, and then the last one's cyclic superventilation. So that's going to be inhaling and exhaling all in one motion. It'll look and sound like this. Here, I really want you to focus on breathing into your diaphragm as well, using that diaphragm. All right, I'll do it like this. Using that diaphragm to actually breathe. And then you can incorporate the chest as well in that latter part of the breath. And that is our cyclic superventilation. We'll do about 30 of those, and then we'll hold as well. No, we won't do 30. We'll do 15 or 20 of them, and then we'll hold for about 15 seconds actually on the tail end of that. So that is what you can expect. 3 parts to this Monday morning Breathworks session. The physiological side, a box breathing, and then cyclic superventilation. I hope you're ready to rock and roll. If you are in that seat, go ahead and feel yourself in that seat. Get out of your head and into your body. Close your eyes if you're ready to roll. A couple of notes especially when we get into cyclic hyperventilation. You may feel some tingling sensations in your body. You may feel some lightheadedness. You may even feel some muscle tightness. Those are all expected sensations. Know that you are in control. You can slow down your pace of breathing if you do not like those sensations. Notice now in your seat the point of contact you have with the ground beneath you. Maybe that's with your feet touching the ground. Maybe that's with your butt in that seat. And start to notice the breath. Again, we're getting out of the head. We're going into the body this morning. And you are doing nothing but listening to my cues and cadences, which I know will be perfectly on point with 0 mistakes. I promise. I don't promise. But let's notice the breath. The first breathwork exercise we're going to do is the physiological sigh. So to begin, I want you to take a natural exhale through your nose like you would normally. And I want you to inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Through the nose, inhale, inhale, exhale through the mouth. Inhale, inhale, exhale. We'll do about 5 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And just allow your natural pace of breath to come back. Our next breathing exercise is going to be a box breathing. We're going to do this entire box breathing through our nose. To begin, after your next natural exhale, inhale through the nose, 3, 2, 1, and hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose, 3, 2, 1, and hold, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1, hold. Exhale, and hold. Inhale through the nose, hold. Exhale through the nose, hold. Last one, inhale, 3, 2, 1, hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1, hold. 3, 2, 1. Allow your natural pace of breath to come back. Now we'll begin our cyclic superventilation. Again, that's a deep inhale, basically on a 2 count, and exhaling on a 1 count. Go ahead and begin that now. You can breathe through your mouth or your nose, whatever feels comfortable. You've got about 5 more breaths. 4 more breaths. 3 more. 2 more. 1 last breath on your own. And with me, take one deep breath in and exhale and hold. Holding after the exhale, we're going to hold for about 15 seconds. Here, notice the stillness of your body. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep inhale and exhale, allowing our natural pace of breath to come back. I want you just to notice how you feel. Just taking a moment. We just did our first round of these 3 exercises. Just notice how you feel. Good. We're going to do this all 2 more times. Starting with the physiological sigh. Go ahead and begin now. We'll do about 5 more sighs. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1. And take a deep breath in and let it go. Relax. We're now going to begin our box breathing. Go ahead and breathe in through the nose. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale, coming toward the end. Hold. And allow your natural pace to come back. Notice how you feel before we begin our cyclic superventilation. And we'll go ahead and begin that now. Again, that's inhaling basically on a 2 count and exhale on a 1 count. Finding your rhythm. Do about 10 more breaths. Pulling the air in on the inhale, just letting the air go on the exhale. Last 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath all the way in to end the session, and exhale and hold. Holding after the exhale, once again, dropping out of the mind into the body. How does your body feel? And in 3, 2, 1, take a deep inhale. And let the breath go. Just notice how you feel. You're changing a lot of things in your body during these 3 different breathwork exercises. Just notice how you feel. And we're going to begin our third and final round of these exercises now, beginning with the physiological sigh. We'll do about 5 more. 3 more. 2, 1. Deep breath in and exhale. We'll begin our box breathing now. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. 2 more. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold, exhale, hold. Inhale, hold, exhale. Last one. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Right into our cyclic superventilation. Allowing any of the sensations that are happening in the body come up, breathing through those. You're about halfway through. Keep going. Coming out of the mind, dropping into the body, focused on nothing but what's happening in the body with each breath. 5 more breaths. 4 more breaths. 3 more breaths. 2, 1. Deep breath all the way in, filling up the lungs. And exhale that breath out. And hold your breath after the exhale. And sit in this quiet stillness of the space you created. We'll take a deep breath in 3, 2, 1. Fill up the lungs and hold that breath. Notice how you feel on this hold. We'll let the air go in 3, 2, 1. Exhale that breath out. Just allow your natural pace of breathing to come back. Sitting in stillness for just a moment longer, clearing our mind of any thought. If any thoughts come up for you, acknowledge that it is a thought. You did, in fact, think it, but let it go right on by and come back to the space inside your mind. this point, nothing else matters except for this moment. What you did over the weekend, what you did last week, those are done. It happened. You don't need to go back and revisit. What's coming up today, later on this week, you'll be able to handle them as they come. Trust that you'll be able to handle them as they come. And now we'll gradually make our way out of this meditation by wiggling your hands or your feet, just creating some movement there in that space. Taking a few deep breaths, maybe re-energizing your breathing. And in unison with everybody watching this session, I want us to do 3 deep breaths. The first one's through our nose, the second one's in our nose, out our mouth, and the third one we'll inhale through our nose, and we'll make an audible humming sound, nice and slow on the exhale. So go ahead and breathe in through the nose and exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And now inhale deeply through the nose, inhaling, filling up the lungs. And to exhale, we'll hum the air out. Feeling that vibrational hum. Letting the air go through that hum. And after you've exhausted the air, allow your natural pace of breath to come back and give yourself a smile. We're smiling at ourselves. It's okay. It's normal. I promise. Give yourself a smile. You love yourself. You love Mondays. You love Monday morning breathwork. You love me. No, I don't know if you do that, but we'll end there. Again, I'm Anthony LaRubio. My company's called Recal Travel. If you are at all interested in what the hell it is that we do, but it is because of that company that I'm able to offer these Monday morning breathwork sessions to you. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for tuning in to me, but tuning into yourself in particular on a Monday morning. I hope you have a great week ahead, and I look forward to seeing you here again next Monday. As the yogis say, namaste.